feels pretty good out there. Just happy to be through to the next round, and we kept it within our control. You never want to be waiting and hoping and crossing your fingers. But yeah, I thought we played well that game, stayed precise, and they made a lot of good shots and kept us on our toes. So yeah, it was a fun game out there.
Considering we've played 6 games together ever, I think we're in a good spot. We've continued to get better every game, and take something out of every game. We've learned a lot, and you're going to get a good team now in the playoffs. So just come out and try to be precise, and hopefully get a couple breaks. But I like where we're at.
Yeah, usually it conflicts, so you don't get to play in both. But yeah, I mean, Mark's been a huge part of Team Anderson. His retirement year, off year, whatever you're calling it, was our first season together. So, and he was a big part of that. He helped us kind of find our groove and all that kind of thing. And practicing together in Edmonton, he's definitely made me a better player. So being here, playing with him is just, I'm grateful for the opportunity, and just hope we can get going and just keep getting better and better. And yeah, I'd love to be back in a Canadian final, but still a long way to go, and want to get through. There's a lot of good teams ahead of us. So yeah, it would mean a lot, but just stay focused.
That would be fantastic, especially with the quality of field out here. But like Val said, it feels like a long way away from that. Lots of great teams in front of us. One game at a time, all those typical curling cliches. But yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here to win. So we're going to give it everything we have, and hopefully we're still playing on Wednesday and Thursday.
Came off a bit of a tough game yesterday. We definitely had to make a lot more shots today than we did yesterday, and I think we accomplished that. And Derek and Kristen played great as well. We just had a couple key opportunities that we capitalized on, and that was the game.
It's a roller coaster. I mean, there's a lot of teams here. You play a lot of games, and you just never know what can happen out there. So you got to be able to park some things sometimes when you have a tough one and just move on and forget about it, because people that can do that the fastest typically are the ones that can turn it around the fastest. So
it's fun. I've had to throw a few fun shots, and it's great practice for 4-person curling as well. You really get to know yourself as a player, and I mean, you're the only one really doing anything on your shot. So if you miss, it's truly your fault. So you got to figure out why and move on from there. So yeah, I love playing mixed doubles, and I think we've had a great week, and I think we just hope that we can keep playing tonight.
It's huge. I think we were prepared for however that game went, but to get right into that quarterfinal, set yourself ahead like that, get a night to rest. I'm not getting the most sleep these days, so for me that was really big. And I think just for us to grind out a win like that is really big for us going into the playoffs.
And Laura said at the beginning of the week we're shooing for third again, so we don't have much of a choice in that matter. But no, I don't know if I don't think it's redemption for myself. We just like playing mixed doubles. We like playing together, and we've seemed to strike a good dynamic out there. So it's just fun. I think quite honestly, the Brier and the Scotties, we were happy with how we played and the result we had. So there's really nothing to redeem. It was just a matter of just enjoying our time out here. Again, how lucky are we that we get to curl right now? So we're just kind of taking it day by day, enjoying the few hours we get on the ice.
And I think had we both won the Scotties and the Brier, we'd be gunning just as much for first place here either way. So that's how I feel about it.
But you can't say that you'd be happy with third, would you, at the end of this?
But I don't think you're ever happy unless you win.
Yeah, there's only one team that's happy in the world every year. So curlers have got pretty good at not being happy at the result. But at the same time, I think because the game has become so competitive, it's so good, men's, women's, and mixed. I think you just got to be really happy with playing well. And when you play well, I think you can accept the result a little better, even though there's a few sleepless nights after a few bad losses in your career. Well, I didn't see it. We were running out of time. I didn't see it. Laura said we can probably, or not, she said we can make this and put a lot of heat on them. And I think my nature is to kind of be a little bit conservative and like stand back and accept what we got. But Laura kind of saw that and wanted us to gun for it. And then in the hack, she said, you know, you can hit a half to 2/3. You just don't want to hit the nose. So I threw it as hard as I could, a little tight, and let Laura sweep it back. And she ended up sweeping it great and getting it in the right spot. And we rolled her up. So I haven't seen it on TV yet, obviously, but I'll have to watch that one later. Maybe I can be 1v1 like Greg was. That'd be cool. Never been on Sports Center before. Yeah, I've been noticing lots of people are messaging us and lots of media around it and stuff. And I think the exposure it's getting on TV this week is absolutely huge for the sport. And I know we've talked about it a little bit, Murray. I think it's going to be really the future in 10, 15 years. When you look at what people want in our day and age right now, they want something quick, exciting, lots of scoring. Like I know there's been lots of talk about the blank ends and men's and women's. You're not getting that in mixed doubles. And so I think people are seeing it and really enjoying it and having a good time with it. And we're getting lots of messages from back home.
Yeah, I echo everything he just said. It's I definitely see more buzz around it this year than I have seen in the past, which is really cool. Yeah, I think being a past Canadian champion has a target on our back already. I don't think that it would have really changed anything for us here. I think teams want to beat teams that have won this thing before. So I feel like the target is kind of there and there to stay as long as we keep doing what we're doing. So they'll just take the pressure and use it instead of, you know, have it go the opposite way.
You know, obviously we knew we were out of it going into the game, but we always wanted to finish with a win. You never want to be going out of an event with a loss, and just to try to build and work on some stuff because there's still more events left in the season.
Yeah, just cheering for my teammates to do well and Mark's teammates to do well. We're gonna go and watch the playoffs tonight and see what happens. But yeah, so we're just gonna have to live through everyone else now, I guess.
Like you said, the couple of events that are left for both of us, the Grand Slam events, it's a chance to kind of get some sort of a season as much as we can. And these two events have been great. And Brianne's got to look forward, like, you know, it's going to be exciting to watch them play the World Championships as well. So, yeah, there's still lots of curling left on TV and lots of people to cheer for. And, you know, I didn't know Brianne very well before this, so it's a good opportunity to get to know each other and, you know, cheer on Team Anderson now in the World Championships.
Perfect.